What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of my MLB 16 The Show Fantasy Draft franchise. In today's episode, we will be going through spring training, just simming through spring training, and getting an idea of how our team is going to do this season. Now, a lot of people just automatically sim spring training. They don't actually look at the player stats. I actually really enjoy spring training because it's a free month, basically just to see what I should be expecting from each of my players. And to be honest, it wasn't the most exciting result. If you look at the results for my team and you look at the batting averages, you look at the home run output, my team didn't have that good of a spring training. Then we're going to look at the pitching rotation, and it really isn't much to look forward to there either. The only guy who had a good ERA is this guy, Jimmy Nelson. Everybody else's ERA was around a 5. So, I mean, truth is, spring training didn't go that well for my team. We have a really young team, really inexperienced. I'm not even sure if we'll make the playoffs this first year. It'll be a difficult first year for us, but we have so much talent, so much potential. I'll possibly even make a trade and try to make the team a little bit better. But in today's opening day, we'll be playing the Angels. So you see they have Kenta, my 8 on the mound, so that's who we're going to be going up against. Here's a quick look at our lineup. Since we are the away team, we will actually be able to use a DH, even though we are a National League team generally, since we're the away team at Angel Stadium, which is funny because it's my favorite team. And we get to play them on the first day. That is going to be why we that's going to be why we have a DH. So that's a look at our lineup. Now let's take a look at theirs. You see they have Paul Goldschmidt, Hunter Pence, Matt Adams, who's not a bad player, Francisco Lindor. They have a few nice hitters. The main guys I'm concerned about, obviously, are going to be Hunter Pence and Paul Goldschmidt. But we'll see if our ace, I've totally forgot his name. He's got like a weird name. I don't even recognize most of the players on my team, to be honest, because, like I said, I haven't followed baseball a lot, and it seems like a lot of players have like kind of made a name for themselves this year. I don't know if that makes sense, but I didn't follow baseball much this year, and I came back, I looked at the roster, and there was like 15 guys I've never heard of, and they were really good, so I was really confused. But here we go. So we're going to start off with Billy Hamilton getting a hit back up the middle, and then this guy, my number 2 hitter. He's a rookie center fielder. I always forget his name, but I love him. This guy's actually really good. He's going to hit one back up the middle, and my 8 is going to be taken out of his opening day on his ace performance in the second at-bat of the game. And then we're going to keep going. So this new pitcher is going to come in with absolutely no warm-up. Like, he was not expecting to come in two hitters into the game, so he's completely not ready to come into the game. And he's going to throw a pitch right down the middle for Rizzo. He's going to crush one into the right center field gap and get a run home. And if that's not good enough, Chris Bryant's going to crush one into left field, far enough for the runner at third to tag home. I thought it was far enough for the runner on second to tag to third, but as you can see right here, that obviously was not the case. As Rizzo will be thrown out at third base, and we'll have to restart with no bases, or with nobody on base. But it's not that big of a deal because Miguel Sano will come up next, and he's going to get a pitch that he wants to hit, and he is going to hit it indeed. It's going to destroy that way over the left field fence. And sadly, if I didn't tag up with the Rizzo, I would have gotten 2 runs instead of 1 on that situation. But still, a 3-0 lead to start the game is nothing to complain about. But if you see right here, that's all we're actually going to get going for us that inning, as we're going to pop out here to second base to end that first inning. But it's our first inning ever with this team. There's so many rookies on this team. So many guys got their first hits of their career in that inning. And to put up 3 runs with that young of a team, that inexperienced of a team that's never played together, I was really, really happy with our offense, because that's really what I was concerned most about. But now we're going to come back on the mound here. Our pitcher's going to strike out Paul Goldschmidt. To be honest, I don't want to spoil anything, but my pitcher actually did a fantastic job against Goldschmidt this game. I don't know what it was, but Goldschmidt naturally just was not able to do much against my pitcher. So you see, we're moving on. I didn't see what inning this is, but we're going to hit another one back up the middle, and we're going to try to continue this rally of hitting. So you see, it's actually the second inning. So second inning, we're still trying to put more runs on the board. See the next batter up, we're going to hit one back up the middle. And I'll be honest, I was probably a little bit too aggressive this game. You'll see it at different moments. I haven't played MLB a whole lot. I haven't played video games in general a whole lot in a very long time. So you'll see at times I'm being a bit too aggressive. I'm not being very smart right here. I don't know why I tagged up so late. I was trying to make sure the runner on first wouldn't try to tag up too. So just trying to avoid that issue. I waited too long, and me waiting too long got him thrown out third. So there was... trust me, there's going to be many base running errors as we go along this video. And there's going to be some pitching errors too, as right here I'm going to throw him right over the middle to Matt Adams. And he's going to hit that ball to another galaxy. I don't even know where that's at. You're going to need to be playing No Man's Sky to find that baseball. And that's an absolutely horrible reference, so I'm apologizing for that joke. So anyways, that's going to get rid of that shutout in the second inning. So not the greatest performance. And right here, another mistake, another just natural inexperienced mistake. For some reason I thought I would have the distance or the range to get that ball. Luckily, it didn't make a huge difference as the runner would end up stopping at second base, even though he probably could have gotten the triple. But regardless, I shouldn't have dove there. It doesn't make a huge difference, though. Actually, it doesn't make a huge difference. Right now, they're going to slap one over to left field, and the runner on second will not try to get home. but then it will make a difference because then we're going to throw another one and they're going to get another hit off of our ace. So it's not the greatest second inning. I mean, this is a young pitcher that we have on the mound. I believe he might be a rookie. Actually, now that I think about it, his name is Aaron Nola, I believe. I think he's a rookie. And as a young pitcher, rookie or not, he's young. And as a young pitcher, it's going to be tough to give up hits, give up home runs, and try to bounce back from it. So this is actually a learning moment for him. It's a time for him to try to get better and a time for him to try to improve himself. And he does a fairly good job. You see right there, he's going to get out of the inning, only giving up 2 runs. Not that big of a deal. Right here, though, another base running error. I thought he was going to throw it to first, so I started moving to third, trying to be a little bit too aggressive. And as you can see, he obviously didn't throw it to first, and he tags him out third. But luckily for us, this guy's going to make a huge error with 2 outs, and that error is going to cost them a run. It's right here, I'm going to hit the right field. But luckily for third sake, it will only cost them 1 run, because they have an absolute missile in right field, and they're going to just chuck it all the way home and get out. I don't know who that is. He's not one of my star players, but they're going to throw him out at home and only allow us to get 1 run that inning. But the very next inning, the center fielder that I said I loved absolutely rips a bomb into right field for one of the, I think that might be our first home run as a team. I'm trying to think. Oh no, Miguel Sano hit one, but no, that's his name, Nomar Mazara. He is freaking ridiculous. Like, I actually go crazy playing with him because I have so much fun. He just absolutely destroys the ball. I love his batting stance. I love his swing. He's a phenomenal player. I love the fact that I got him. But yeah, he's a bomb to right field there. Then you see Rizzo hits it back with the middle. Then you see Chris Bryant hits it to left field. So we have a lot of young, talented hitters on this team. Every single time a new guy comes up to bat, it's another young, talented hitter. We go from Mazara to Rizzo to Bryant to Miguel Sano. Sadly, Sano is going to kind of end this streak of hits. As right here, they're going to actually be able to turn to a really impressive double play, actually. It's hard to pull a double play there when the first baseman gets the first ball. But luckily, despite all of that, Trevor Story will be able to get a hold of a ball a little bit and get the runner from third to score. So every single time I'm interested again, Trevor Story's another amazing young hitter. So we have literally a phenomenal young lineup if you pay close attention to it. But right here, I was going to try to jump and steal it, but it didn't really allow me once I got close to it. It's not that big of a deal, though. The man is going to get to second off that hit, and it was a great hit, so he deserves a double. And then next up, so he's a 6-2 game. So I was hoping Aaron Nola would have some confidence. I was hoping he wouldn't have much pressure. I mean, obviously we have a pretty nice lead, but it doesn't really end up being the case. He's going to give him a 2-run bomb right there, but luckily that's all he's going to end up giving up that inning. But that kind of sucks. So now we only have a 2-run lead, and the 2-run lead is really not much to be comfortable with, at least not in my mind. 2 runs can be given up very easily. All it takes is Aaron Nola to have one more bad inning, and there we go. So we're going to try to at least stretch this into a 3-run lead. See right here, we're going to pull one down to the first base line, which is luckily in the right area you want it to be, because the runner at second will be able to get to third because of that. And we're going to keep moving on. And this hitter, I don't know who this is, but he's going to just absolutely rake it back up the middle. And the runner at third will be able to score. And that will give us a 7-4 lead, a 3-run lead with 2 innings left. Now I just need to give it to my setup man. I got to give it to my closer, and hopefully they can finish it off. Sadly, my setup man doesn't come in here and do a very great job. He's going to come in here and give up a home run to right field. I give him a few more opportunities, though, to prove himself, and he does a very good job. He actually does retire the next few batters. Let me see here. He's going to come back. Or actually, no, he doesn't. He gives up a single back up the middle. You just wait and see. He doesn't do that bad of a job. He gives up that home run. He gives up that single, and I really wasn't too happy with him after that. So I actually did start warming up some other relievers, but right here he's going to throw in, strike out Sanchez, or strike out Suarez looking in that top right corner, and then very next up batter, I think this is going to be Ben Zobrist. He's going to throw it low, and Zobrist is going to get under it just enough to pop it up to right field, and Miguel Sano will get under that ball, and we will actually get out of that inning with only allowing 1 run. Once again, though, it's only a 2-run lead. It doesn't end up being a big deal, though, as right here, we are going to come into the 9th inning, the closing pitcher will come in, and he will call it a day, getting what's-his-face, Hunter Pence out with a ground ball to second base. So that's going to be the end of the video. I will show you guys the box score now so you guys can see how everyone did. If you guys enjoyed, though, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned this series and other series I got going on my channel. It's great to be back. Thank you guys so much for all the comments, all the support, and I really do appreciate it so much. I can't wait to make some more videos for you guys and just see where this channel will take us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.